When you see this, 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 when you see the checkerboards on the floor, when you see the skull and bones, when you see the signs and symbolism, when you slow down the music, Jay-Z new video with Nas and DJ Khaled, it's a scene where it's checkerboards. These are all occult, Satanist, symbolic symbols. So what I'm saying is, and I'm gonna tell you why and me personally, I've been in music for a minute, had deals and all that, bro. I don't give a fuck about this shit. But what I know, for me, I study so I know when I see it, so I know what to avoid. Because niggas could be trying to sacrifice your ass and you're not studying. God told us to read and be knowledgeable. So when I see Jay-Z, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? You're not no gang member. You got checkerboard floors and shit. You got skull and bones. What does this mean? Because it's not just there. You look at Cardi B's album cover, it's checkerboard. You look at Dream Doll, now she's the checkerboard too. Like, I'm not, y'all niggas, let me tell you something. These motherfuckers sell their soul, they practice witchcraft.
What does it mean though?
What it means, what it means.
What does the checkerboard mean?
It means mind control. So you got classical conditioning, you got operational conditioning. So what they do is they use programming. So
MK Ultra?
Yeah, but it's to push an agenda.
All that, we in here.
All that. What up, though?
Episode 32. Live. We live on YouTube. Live on Rumble. Live on Facebook.
I got my symbols.
Live on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck. What's going on, bro?
Everybody got their symbols. Unify and thrive, man. Y'all remember that? Don't forget that. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody. What up, Frank? How you feel, bro?
Good. You keeping it light with Sonic up there? We trying to stay light today?
Yeah, bro.
We talk about.
Nah, they got their symbols and I got my symbols, dog. Y'all see me? Right. That's all.
No, that's what's up.
Flacs what up, Heru? What up with you down there?
Yo,
we in the building, boy. We going in tonight, fellas. Got a good topic.
Boy. Yeah, we are. So check it out,
bro.
All
that good shit.
Satanic music, Satanism in music, particularly hip hop. I remember coming up. Right, it was when you heard about this stuff, you heard about it like in rock, like in metal. You know what I'm saying? Remember Marilyn Manson back in the 90s? They used to talk about if you play certain records backwards, there'll be, messages or something in there. Like growing up, that's where that stuff really resided. You know what I'm saying? That's where it really was. Here in 2023, man, I don't know, bro. We got. And it used to be shunned back then, right? If you think about it, back in the day, they had Congress trying to, do things with Marilyn Manson, and the heavy metal. Like, there was actually congressional acts or testimony and hearings. They're trying to, I guess, stop it. But nowadays, it's like nobody gives a fuck, and that shit's all over the place.
So it's a farce. It was a farce. When them people was up there yelling, "Stop Maryland," they was funding the boy. You know what I'm talking about? They kids with the biggest ticket buys. What were we talking about? And today, it's the same thing. They're just not farcing it anymore. They're just saying, y'all buying it.
Right.
Y'all buying it.
I mean, I get yeah, that's true. That's true. But,
you know what I mean?
My thing is this, right? Whether you believe in, God, religion, Jesus, Satan, or whatever, I don't think that's really the purpose of what we're talking about with. It's not even a belief thing. It's like, oh, well, if you don't believe in it, it's not real. It's more like, for me, it's energy transfer. Like, when you see some of this stuff, the videos and the music and the content, that shit is, not only is it just scary and it's just demonic and it's just evil, but that can fuck with the psyche of somebody, of a teenager, of a young kid, of a young child. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes deep. And I think there's a nefarious agenda behind this shit. Oh,
I'm about to let you cook right quick.
He muted. You muted. Yeah, we can't even hear you, bro.
So look, hold on, Heru. The whole that thought, Heru, I'm gonna let you cook. But listen, they let the boy Melly murder them young people. made a video about it and let it ride. They knew he did it. They knew he did it from the jump street. But go ahead, Heru.
Hey, listen. Once they realized that the influence that the music had over people just in general, they knew they had something then. Now the problem was getting through to the artists. Once they realized that they can get the artists by offering them all types of money, they can get them to do anything to get the people that's viewing the shit to do anything. All that shit sits in your self-conscious. You get what I'm saying?
No,
It's a rhythm, you know. That's why they say people learn faster by listening to music. I mean, it's true. You get what I'm saying? That's why you singing ABCs and shit. When you learning them, you wasn't saying them, you were singing them, weren't you? Because they knew that by that way, that's how you learn quicker through the music. But what's going on now? The shit is at an all-time high of what these celebrities are into. You know what I'm saying? And to be coming to find out the shit that they do, it's sickening.
What they doing?
You know,
these
and these are people we're supposed to look up to. These are
Here's
we're
a
supposed to
question
look
for
up to.
Here's a question for y'all. Is it I'ma sell anything or they gonna buy anything? You know what I'm talking about? Is it I can sell anything or did somebody just buy anything? Who at fault here? You know what I mean? Who the one to blame?
No, I think. Go ahead, Hero. No, I was saying.
It's a.
Go ahead. No.
Look at y'all.
It's hard. I think right. It's promotion and pushing an agenda, right? People gonna buy what they're used to or what they like, based off. It's like an acquired taste, right? Like if you only push out a certain type of message or music, and it's really all that's on the mainstream, on the radio, on the internet, on TV or whatever, and that's all people consume, and that's all they know, and they don't know nothing else. They're gonna turn to fans. They're gonna turn to consumers, and they're gonna consume it, and they're gonna buy it. But it's not necessarily, you know what I'm saying. It's more like a brainwashing type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then from that point, once you get them hooked and addicted, from there you have a lifelong consumer. You know what I'm saying? And they like to twist the words and say, "Oh, we do this because y'all buying it," and they try to put it on us, put it on the consumers.
Here you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Here you go. I'm gonna let you cook, Hero. I'm gonna let you cook, but here you go. How old was y'all when y'all brought your first hip hop CD? I know I brought DMX's Dark and Hell is Hot when I was 13. Knew it word for word by, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I had this.
No, that's
My
fast.
Django. I
That shit was
probably about
fire,
8 or
boy.
9.
That shit
When I was
was.
listening
Oh, so
to
I lied because I was younger than you then. Because I got that shit when they came out. And
No, and
that
I ain't
shit
talking
hard.
about that song. I'm talking about rap. When I was listening to rap music, I was like 8 or 9.
9 to 10.
You get what I'm
Okay,
saying?
8 or 9.
But you gotta understand.
Yeah.
Listen to the word. The word you said, consumer, is the same word when you think about drugs. The music is a drug. Anytime something has the ability to alter the inner you to act out, it's a drug. And ain't what they say? Because music, you play at a frequency and have people acting crazy, going crazy. You've been in a club. You seen what they do when they turn the music on and they playing that song, everybody jumping around, acting crazy. But then when it's time to leave, what type of music do they start to play? Slow music.
The love song.
They calm everybody down. They calm you down before you leave. They play that shit for about an hour and a half. You heard Neo. All Neo, this all you heard Neo the rest of the night.
It's too late by then, though, boy.
No,
yeah, because you done already released the demons in them people through the music. That's the fact of what it is. That's why people say, well, it's devil worship in music. And then we'll look at it and we're like, no, that's our culture, because that's what bro, that is not our culture, bro. I hate to hear rap people say rap music is our culture. It's not. Bro, that shit is not. That shit was orchestrated. You get what I'm saying?
All right, so what's up? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that because let's talk about that real quick. Because I'm gonna say the rhythm is us. The culture for us is the rhythm part. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. They started and added the 808s. They added the 808s to it. They for furthermore of control through the music. You get what I'm saying? And then that's why I told you a lot of the songs you hear the chorus constantly repeat itself. That's why you learn the chorus before you learn the fucking songs.
Like the lyrics.
You get what I'm saying? You always know that. Yes, it's the repetition that you constantly hear. But back to what I was saying, as far as the drug is, it's no different than being on crack. Cause you got to have it, you got to hear it. You get what I'm saying? You know your homeboys. You got to like it. That's all they want to listen to. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Like that shit it drives them, and it really does. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
People start to feel a certain type of way. All that shit is frequency and energy that they pump on us. The reason why I said it was more of a I could say a setup than anything, because at one time it was good rap music. You get what I'm saying?
And when it first started,
yeah, you get what I'm saying? So exactly. Now look what we have. We have something that's literally totally mind controlled, that's sending people to penitentiary. Like the man told you. Ice Cube said this. The same ones that own the record labels own the private prisons.
Yes, boy. Yes, boy.
Hey, come on now. Right. Put that together now. That just told you a whole piece in that little section right there. Mm-hmm. They making the music to send you straight to where they want you to go. So they getting you both ways.
So we understand. But, we got that part right. We understand, like when it comes to rap, they got the drugs, the pimping, the bullshit, the crime stuff. But like, what is the goal with the devil shit? You know what I'm saying? Okay, you putting demons in the music, you praising the devil, you putting symbolism, you doing all this stuff.
Same team, different play. Different team.
But it's almost like people aren't I feel like in general people aren't more open to praising or to becoming Satanists, right? So it's almost like they try to flip it and say, oh, it's expression, it's art. We just, we being edgy, you know what I'm saying? People that listen to that ain't gonna come out and say, yo, I worship the devil, right? It's almost like a trick, because that's not really cool right now. I think they're trying to change that, but it's not cool to say that.
I got something for you in a second, though.
How about this? Fear mongering. You know what I'm talking about? So that's fear mongering, and then if they get enough fear, they want the war to pop off anyway. They trying to do it through the energy of some sort. They want some sort of clashing between two types of entities. They don't care which party boil over first. You know what I mean? But once it's boiling, everybody get the extra juice. You can see the race getting the extra juice. You can see the thefts getting the extra juice, right? That's you can see the goddamn the music getting the extra juice. So go ahead, Heru.
Who told us that what they doing is wrong? The same people that told us what's right. The same people that told us what's wrong. Understand that one key piece right there, because the same ones that tell us that's what we shouldn't be doing are the same ones that's doing what they telling us not to be doing. You get what I'm saying? So you got to be kind of conscious and really use discernment on what these people depicted as what people should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. Because honestly, for a long time there wasn't a devil around. So someone came around and they're here all of a sudden there's a devil. Because you read nothing about a devil when you go back in ancient texts. You get what I'm saying? So somebody created this devil. Somebody created this people, that entity.
Right.
Somebody made them. You get what I'm saying?
Well, you say to the people that say, "God, dang on, life ain't nothing but harmony." You know what I mean? It got to be yin and yang, a sky and the ground.
You get what I'm saying?
Fire
and that's what your checkup floor is. Why everybody want to holler about Illuminati? All it is yin and yang. You see the colors, yin and yang. That's your 6 ether beings. Look, that's your 6 ether and your 9 ether.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's your yin and yang. Your 6 and your 9. 6 ether, 9 ether. We know who 9 ether. We know who 6 ether. I would assume everybody would know. But
yeah. So still though, it's like most people won't, like, for instance, this new Doja Cat song, this new Doja Cat video. Most people that are fans of her, right? Are saying it's not demonic. She's being an artist. She's just expressing herself, right? It's artistic, right? They won't come out and say, yeah, being a devil worship is cool. Being a Satanist is cool, like, because they don't really feel that way. So it's almost like they're falling back on the narrative that she's just being artistic. So, but my thing is, like, what's the point of that narrative, right? Putting it out there. It's becoming more, like you said, it's becoming more prevalent. We're seeing it every fucking where. We got Lil Nas X, we got Weeknd, we got Doja Cat. The list goes on, right?
Fuck Weeknd.
Yeah, but it's like it's becoming more prevalent and it's being pushed out there. but it's not necessarily turning people into Satan worshipers. It's more so the energy and the visuals and the you know. But like my thing is like, what's the goal of that portion? Like, why put it out there? You're not really changing people into Satanists. You just basically putting the imagery and an energy out there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you probably low key is honestly. All of this plays in your self-conscious, something that people are not aware that they have. You get what I'm saying? People ain't even got common sense, let alone knowing what the subconscious is and what sits back there. You know, right. All it takes is flashes. You know, if you go back and watch the cartoons, is the flash.
All of the lights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all you catch, because you might not pay attention to it, but your self-conscious grabbed it. Facts. You get what I'm saying? So
because it got to take it, anything it got to take it all in. It's just light. It's just light, and all the light is coming in.
Exactly. But people don't know how to be able to use the subconscious to be able to control it. You get what I'm saying? So all this shit'll sit back there and it'll build up, and then it builds you into the person that they want you to be. That's where the predictive programming come in. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So right. By them showing it, it still is the imagery, because your eyes are your portals. Your eyes and your ears, it goes in and out. You get what I'm saying? That's how it enters the soul. You have to see it or to hear it. That's the only way it can get to your soul. You get what I'm saying? So they know what they're doing. But my thing is, it's money in it. Mm-hmm. Anything that's money in, these people are all behind it. You know that. It's money in this Satanism shit. They know that. You get what I'm saying?
We gonna play the Doja Cat video, Quentin.
Yeah, no, we're not watching
they going
it.
crazy.
Yeah. Q said,
we ain't gonna watch it.
Don't forget Unholy by Sam Smith. He said he hasn't seen the Doja video. I refuse to watch it, bro. I don't know what's in there. I'm not trying to open up portals and fucking have my house fucking. I'm good on that.
So, the thing about it is, if you can use discernment, you're all right. See, it's the difference. It's when you know better that it doesn't bother you. When you don't know what you're watching, that's when it gets you. You get what I'm saying? That's part of being woke. When you woke, the shit that you see now, it no longer bothers you because you know what's what.
I don't know, because I would disagree a little bit. Go ahead. No, I would disagree a little bit, because I feel like if you're ignorant to it, then you're wide open. You know what I'm saying? Like, you watching something, you don't understand subliminals, you don't understand the imagery. You're ignorant, you busted wide open to it. Whatever is coming through that bitch is going straight into you, fucking you up. But if you aware and you see things and you know what to look for, you could, there's discernment there to where it doesn't affect you, but you also know to look away, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, for instance, I'll give you an example. When I was watching the that serial killer show on Netflix, it came out like a year ago, Dahmer, yeah. We was watching Dahmer, right? And it was like the third episode in. And
I didn't watch that.
Yeah. Me and my wife, we were feeling really queasy. We felt like something was wrong. It was like the nature of the show was just satanic evil, and it was just like it was some weird shit. And we're like, yo, we can't finish this fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
it's a real life.
Yeah, it was real. And even, I'll be honest, trying to get the thumbnail today, when I was working on the thumbnail for this video, looking up hell and demons online, it was fucking me up. Like, my soul, my chakras was like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? I'm like, I'm just trying to get this thumbnail done, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's me.
And your energy almost stole your laptop for you.
Yo, I was like, bro, this shit's real. Cause I feel like I'm more aware than the average person. We're more aware, so it's like I make a conscious choice to not look at it.
And so that's the whole thing, though. So, like, what you're saying, when you woke, right, and you see it, you understand it, you don't even want to watch it sometimes, or you decipher what you get you pull in, right? So, I'm a hip hop head too, but some of the stuff I ain't dealing with, I'm finding my stuff that got a little message to it, right? Mm-hmm. So, little Nip, and even Nipsey, it's hard to listen to, because he say some lines and I'm like, bro, how you say that and then it happened to you? You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
And then in detail, you know what I mean? Almost to where he fell at sometimes, right? Like,
it's crazy.
So I don't know nothing about that. I understand the power of words. I subscribe to the power of words. That's why I'm super conscious about my words. I'm super intentional, purposeful about my words. You know what I'm talking about? I'm even learning how to end my phrases with a positive note instead of a negative one, right? Because here go one. Somebody was like, I got grit and I don't quit. And I was like, well, how about I don't quit and I got grit? Because I don't want to end the phrase on the negative. You know what I mean? So
that's dope.
But I don't know if the musicians know better, but obviously they understand the power of words because they're musicians. They understand the power of rhythm. The people Big Brother them understand the power of the business. You know what I mean? The power of magnifying that voice in the way they want to direct it.
Oh, that's real. That's real. But it's not. It's not always the artist though. I feel like a lot of artists start off. Like I'll be honest. Doja Cat in the beginning. We're gonna talk about Doja. Doja seemed normal. She seemed very artistic. She was a dope artist in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's happening with her now, I don't feel like it's the same Doja that came out when she started. You know what I'm saying? Let's jump into this video. Let's watch this video real quick and then we can talk about it. Doja,
hold on, real quick.
Go ahead, Heru.
What if it's their clones that's doing all this work though? All this devil worshiping is not really the real person.
That'll make a whole lot of sense.
I could take that, right? I could take that.
I buy that one because I know my heart. I ain't got it. My heart kind of cool. I don't like that shit.
Yeah,
that should be whack.
Yeah. So let's watch this video real quick talking about Doja. I don't know, bro. It's almost sad to hear, but let's jump into it. See, I don't even want to see this shit.
It's just art, right, Doja? Trolling for clicks? Just seems like things have been different ever since her 27th birthday. What about other artists?
People say, like, I'm a, like, devil worshiper or anything, but how's the music? Because there'll be a motherfucker that be like, Uzi, get with God, and then I'll drop a song and like, damn.
Oh, like when you told your fans they're going to hell for listening to your song?
Like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers enter the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So,
negative.
Let's get it. Oh, you already here. I'm so sorry. You can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the song a million times and you didn't even know.
You heard the song a million times.
Yo, he went in on it. He's like,
I like headbanged so hard that I got concussion.
Oh, you guys think this is only in the music industry? How do you think these actors do so well at acting?
Basically what I did was got on my knees and sort of communicated with the spirits. And when I came out, I was in charge. Powerful scene. Powerful scene. I couldn't have acted that.
Oh, it's real big in the film industry.
I spent a day there just kind of praying and asking, like, just guide me through this. If you can hear me, tell me what to do, tell me how to move, tell me how to speak, tell me how to behave, and I'll do whatever you say. So that there was a strange, mysterious spirituality going on around the making of this film.
That was pretty straightforward, right? Maybe that's why Johnny Depp won't watch his own movies.
I don't like watching myself. Yeah. I prefer the experience. I mean, making the film is great. Right. The process is all fine, but then he's up there. Right.
It's just method acting, right?
Two voices came out of you. Do you remember this? They were simultaneous words, but they were two levels of sound. I was amazed, and you said, "Well, sure. Oh, I'm many different people."
Real funny, right? See, it would be a coincidence or maybe just trolling if only a few artists spoke on this, channeling spirits, but it seems to be all throughout the industry. But just a theory, right?
Sasa fierce.
Bro, don't get me started on Beyonce. I don't want no beehive coming for us. I really don't fuck with Beyonce, bro. But I think she's the queen. She's really the queen of this shit. Like,
yeah, bro. She tied in deep. She tied in.
Nah, she's really in this
shit.
I seen a video where she turned to a demon on stage. You know, I don't know. Y'all probably seen that. I shared it. It's like she's shaking her hair, she's dancing, and then like, you know, and then it looked like craziness. But like people try to say, oh, that was her makeup. It was shadows with her hair. I'm like, no, that shit. It was a split second. Whatever the fuck was it was enough to watch it once and be like, I don't want to see that shit again. You know what I'm saying? That's me though.
But it's crazy because she worships basically the Baphomet. And if anybody know their history, because a lot of people have been told that the Baphomet was evil. People don't know their history and don't know where the Baphomet comes from. That's why they would say he's evil. But that's who they worship.
Yeah, he's a child, the child sacrifice, right?
Yeah, the horns. He didn't even have. They added horns to him. The horns come off of the goddess Hathor.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the horns come from. That's where the devil's horns come from. Period. Because the devil, where would the horns come from? That's what it literally. The horns come from Hathor. They put it on the goat goddess Pan.
Okay.
And called him the
Pan's
Baphomet. That's why you have the yin and the yang sign on his body in the picture as well.
Right.
You get what the as above, so below. Mm-hmm. Like they tell you, like all of that stuff supposed to be evil, but like I told you, who told us that was evil? The same people that got us.
No, I feel you.
Yeah,
you talking about so. No, I feel you. There's and we talked about this. I talked about this with Satoria earlier today, on our recording. There's certain things in spirituality that I guess organized religion tries to say is evil, but it's really not.
To keep you away from.
Right, to keep you away from it, like, and it's not everything, right? But I think there is, there should be some discernment because there is evil shit out there. There is evil energy out there, and I believe, because what we know about the system and the industry and what they do to people, it's all about suppression and toxicity and all these things. So they hit us financially, they hit us spiritually, they hit our youth with the music. They're doing the the LGBT thing stuff. So it's like they hitting us on all these avenues. So it's like you can't look at Doja Cat or Beyonce and be like, oh yeah, that's just art. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like if you feel it. You feel it in the music. You feel it in the visuals, and it's like it's in your face. You know what I'm saying? But if you're asleep, you're thinking, oh, that's cool. Sam Smith, he's doing whatever the fuck he was doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, there's an ignorance there, there's a brainwashing that I think is an issue.
Check this out, though. Check this out. If you're a person that kills women and children, are you evil?
Hell fuck yeah.
Right?
Fuck yeah, hell yeah.
I ain't heard you.
I said,
yeah. You looking at okay, now listen. So if you look in that Bible, who's killing all the women and children?
Everybody.
Ooh.
But God too.
Everybody.
Thank you. God is the main killer in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts. And I read that bitch backwards and forwards. I know who do all the killing in the Bible. So, like I told you, we're getting this. They're the devil shit from the same people that supposed to be the good people but was creating all the acts of terror in the book that they wanted us to follow. So who's to say what's good and what's bad? We can't look at people and be like, oh, they doing this. Oh, that's devil worshiping. Somebody told us what a devil and worshiping shit is. You get what I'm saying? That came along the way. Somebody pointed that at us. That ain't something that was always around. Somebody brung that. But you can't tell me and be like, that's why I don't ever look at somebody and be like, oh, they're a satanic worshiper and this, that, and the third. When y'all telling me the good guy is the one that was murdering everybody in a book that y'all supposed to be the righteous book of the world. And we supposed to abide by. So that means everybody's supposed to be a killer then.
I don't know about none of that. It's a lot of protecting yourself in that Bible. It's a lot of standing up for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if I believe everything in there, but what do you say to the people who went out there and done something crazy in the streets and blamed it on the music?
Exactly.
What about them? Like, do they get a pass? What's up?
The ones that blame it on the music? I mean,
do they get a pass?
It's crazy because they should be able, for the simple fact, it's like a drug. Just like if you on crack cocaine and them people know you was high out your mind, they kind of lessen the charge a little bit, knowing that you was on drugs. You get what I'm saying? Because they know that the music is more influential and controlled than crack cocaine. It controls more people. You get what I'm saying? You got more people that's hooked on rap music than hooked on crack cocaine. Am I lying? I'm quite sure it is. We mean, ain't no we mean, I know more rappers. I know more guys in my neighborhood that like rap music than I know crackheads.
Yeah, I was talking on mute this whole time.
You got it. You got it. Yeah, that's a fact.
No, I think I know what you're saying though. I think you're saying that, when it comes to what we know, what we feel like we know, we got it from the elites right? The oppressors, everything that we know, so to speak, was provided to us, right? So you're saying
by them.
Satan is no different than God because they're like the yin and yang, the duality. They're really the same, right? But it's just a perspective where you stand that delineates the difference. Is that what you kind of get into?
Yeah, exactly. That's why they gave the dude Jesus, because he is the bright and morning star. Also, Lucifer is the bright and morning star. The same person. You get what I'm saying?
Not for you, and that makes sense.
No different.
That so I get it. You on a level like beyond yin and yang duality. You're not talking about where so where I stand. You know, like when I see Doja and I see the Satan stuff, I don't like it because energetically to me it don't vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's wrong, right? But that's my perception of where I am. And you're saying it's all the same, right? Whether you're religious or satanic, it's just light and dark. You know, you can't have one without the other, yin and yang. So that's the angle you come in with it.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. Because like I said, if nobody told you that was evil, you wouldn't look at it as evil. You get what I'm saying? Somebody told us that's wrong. But
that's a fact. Let's take it back to the ancient times when they was out there conquering and taking over shit. Nobody said it was evil when they came to pillage your whole shit, right? They didn't. Exactly. One would have thought it was evil.
It felt bad. The other one thought,
hey. But the other side was still duality. Hey, this is territory I wanted, right? I wanted, and so it didn't have a name. It didn't have a face. It was just the nature of the beast.
So one side was benefiting by doing the pillaging and stealing land, and to them it felt good. And then the other side was the one getting fucked up, murdered, you know, and it was bad for them. So there's still duality.
Survival of the fittest.
There's still duality even in that scenario. You know what I'm saying? It's the perspective. It's where you stand.
And whoever lost did not get to tell what happened. Only the victors got to tell the history part.
Yeah,
exactly. Nowhere near exactly. So understand how that went. You get what I'm saying? Like I used to explain to people. That's just like if me and another guy, we in the streets, he got a block, I got a block. I get into it with him because I want his property, but then I go back and tell the big bosses, no, he started some shit with me. That's why I had to get rid of him. But I ain't want to say I was greedy and wanted to take over his property. On top of what I already had. You get what I'm saying?
Not for you.
Yeah, that
makes sense. But for the record, I'm gonna still say, because that makes sense if you on a level where I guess those things don't affect you as much, like whether it's religious or whether it's satanic, the media of it, the music, the imagery, the entertainment, it doesn't affect you because you see it in that way. For people like me and everybody else who I feel like is ignorant, so to speak, I feel like if you're a Doja Cat fan and you rocked with her in the beginning and you rock with her now because you fuck with her so much, right? And you turning a blind eye to the imagery and stuff, I think that's an issue when you're not conscious enough of it to know what it is and what they're actually trying to sell you. You know what I'm saying? That's where I feel like there's an issue there. Because now they turn your idol, they put someone in front of you for you to idolize and you fall in love with and you rock with her and all this other things. She could do no wrong. And then when they flip the script and get her doing this shit, and it's like, oh, that's good because I like this person. So that's the part that I don't vibe with is the deception behind it, is the, you know, bait and switch. And you got kids out here pushing and listening to this and thinking it's all good. And again, I understand it's a perspective thing, but I don't rock with that shit because, I mean, look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's me though. That's how I feel.
I mean, shit, the cartoons ain't good. The cartoons not good. Shit.
Hold on, I'm about to go there. I won't say a cartoon. I won't say a cartoon. The new age is the game. I'm gonna go back to that China thing, right? China don't let them kids play the game but an hour a day on the weekends. If you're under 17. I gotta read that again because I've been saying that a lot now. I hope I'm right. You know what I'm saying? But look at the games. And China big on not letting certain games out. Not letting certain stuff in their children's face. Why? Because they know the messages in it. They know the subliminals in it. You know how crazy shit got when Grand Theft Auto came out?
No, I remember.
Niggas was already stealing cars. You could go in more dramatic fashion.
You could fuck a hole. You could go in a car with and then the car starts shaking. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah. And now I'm 10 and I know what time it is, right?
Exactly. It's a programming, cuz. They're just like when
I know
when you
what
buy your
time it
son
is.
toy gun. They're like buying your
I
son
don't
toy
like it.
guns. That's why I stopped doing that. Exactly, cuz. That's exactly what it leads to. These people know what they're doing, man. That's
Bro,
exactly what it
look, I
leads
had to. We had to trick the game. We got bow and arrows, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna play another video.
Slingshot.
I'm gonna play another video.
Archers around here.
This is a video.
Yeah, hop into it, Scott.
This is a rapper named Hobson. I never heard him before. I saw this video.
Everybody rapping though.
Apparently
Hey,
he's
that's
Can y'all hear me?
Gucci man.
Oh,
Yeah,
apparently he's like an up and comer. He's underground and he's making his way through the ranks. He put this video out. I'm gonna let the video speak for itself. But this is rapper.
Hold on, before you play it, Cole.
What's up?
Before you play it, before you play it, that's Gucci man. Go ahead and play
Oh
the
yeah.
video.
I saw those. I don't know shit about that. I mean, yeah, we can get to that too. But
That's him right there. That's who was telling you who was who during that time.
Gucci man. All right. Oh wait, don't hear the sound. I hear it. Oh,
Nah.
God.
Week, and I was confused. So I just got a text message from one of my friends saying, Marcus, why was there a Antichrist image on the back projector when you were performing in Colorado last week? And I was confused because I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know, there wasn't. So I messaged everybody that I work with going, yo, was there an Antichrist image behind me when I was performing? And they confirmed, yes, there was. And I had no fucking idea that this was going on behind me. When I flew to Colorado to perform, I was rehearsing in my headphones. I didn't have an actual, in-person rehearsal with everybody, but I trusted that everybody was going to know the fucking vibe and know what Hobson represents. And I trusted that they would know what I don't represent. And to know that this was projected behind me while I'm rapping and I'm performing songs like Ill Mind 7 and it has an Antichrist logo behind me, that's not the fucking vibe, man. That's not what the fuck I'm on. That's some satanic shit that I don't fuck with, and that controls my perception. That completely manhandles my perception and controls it and makes everybody think that I'm this, and it's no longer about whatever the fuck I'm talking about because they're seeing these images pop up behind me, and they're gonna think that I did it. And to everybody who saw it, I take full accountability because that's my fault for dealing with motherfuckers who don't know what the fuck Hobson is, and I got motherfuckers around me who are shaky as fuck. But I genuinely apologize if any of that made you uncomfortable, because it would have made me uncomfortable. It really would have. It makes me uncomfortable just knowing that it existed. And nobody fucking told me. Why am I finding out through one of my friends and nobody even bothered to fucking tell me that this shit went on behind me while I'm rapping? That's fucked up. And now I look like one of those industry fucking plants that do some satanic ritual shit. And I don't know if that shit is true or not, but I look like one of them right now. And I look like I'm trying to sweep it under the rug and, oh yeah, whatever. Oh, this is just because he's about to make a sacrifice. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with that shit, never have, never will. When I speak about God or me being conflicted, I'm just reflecting a human experience. I'm talking about my human experience, and sometimes my faith is a little shaky, as all of ours is at times, and that's okay. Because
yeah, so he apparently they put something on the screen. He ain't fucking with it. He's calling it out. You said he says Gucci man.
It looked just like him. Look at him.
Gucci. I can't see.
He had to wear the Gucci suit. See, y'all got to go back and watch the video. The first video he made. He had to wear the Gucci suit. He tell you
that's
about
a good,
it.
That's a good point.
I tell you what, man.
That's a good thing. We should go
tea.
back and watch. We should go back and watch some of them old videos that they was putting in front of us, boy. Because ain't no way we was 15, 16 saying some of that shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. Violator albums.
Again, then hold on, here it go again. I'm gonna go back to an earlier point I used to make. Distractions. Again, think about all the shit we should have been learning. Think about all the shit we could have been learning. Think about all the shit we could have been doing. Think about all the shit changes we could have been making. How much of a change we could have made at goddamn 15, 16. Right? They gonna program you with the bullshit. And then you got to fucking wake up, bump your head, and deprogram your shit, then reprogram your shit, and then get right.
No,
I sound like a motherfucking Muslim on the bitch.
No, that's facts. But I mean, regardless of how you feel about how, I don't know that, like I said, I don't know this guy. I don't know the Gucci Man story. I don't know nothing. I saw this and I was like, okay, if this is true, he's calling it out. He said he don't fuck with it. They put something behind him. Personally, I used to perform. I've been on stage. I don't know how he could perform and not take a glance or see whatever. So I don't really buy that all the way. But the fact that he's making a video calling it out, saying he don't fuck with it, you know, I think that's a lot more than anybody's done. You know, he's not a Jay-Z or anybody right now, but Beyonce don't do that. Doja don't do that. Lil Nas X don't do that. They don't. Lil Uzi, they don't get up there and be like, I don't fuck with this. They pretty much let it rock. Continue to push it and promote it is what I think. But I don't know what you think about this guy, Gucci Mane.
Gucci Man.
This Gucci Mane.
Yeah. They say he said he had to wear the suit. He said, you know what I mean, he fucked up. He been supposed to came out. I ain't bullshit, man. Look, I'm about to send you the video now so you can play it. That's if you choose to, but this shit crazy as hell. It really is.
I'll be putting the video up. Look, go like the Rumble page, like this video if you're watching. Goddamn, subscribe to the YouTube, man. This shit kind of cool. We been goddamn grinding all day. Shout out to Frank over there. Frank been in front of that motherfucking camera since 9 a.m. bitch.
Yeah, nah, I've been fucking. Today's been crazy.
You got to stop.
Yeah, we done shot like 2 episodes today. We shooting this episode.
Yeah.
We out here. Hobson admits he is Gucci Mane.
Well,
right,
and we international. Look, I ain't want to claim international until we had the second in the book. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, that's facts. We shout out to let's not dream drop on this shit. We gotta keep this shit separate.
Yeah. But hold on, before you play the video.
All right.
The goddamn go back to the subliminals. My kids know a liberty, and bitch, I don't even watch TV like that. Hold on, I promise you, I'm suing. If my kids grow up and they get some liberty insurance, I am sue the fucking.
You see how? But no. But real quick, you see how that work? That predictive programming studying how you see how because it's catchy, and it's in a song, ain't it?
Nah.
If kids get liberty insurance one day, I'm gonna lose it, boy.
Word. All right, let's jump to this Hobson, this Gucci Mane, and we're gonna close it out. Man, stay safe, bro. Y'all be out there.
Hobson actually admitted that he is Gucci Mane, and he's actually not the first
Gucci
celebrity
Mane.
to admit that they were playing another role, because Lil Peep admitted that he is Justin Bieber with this Instagram caption right here. So go watch this video if you haven't. And then I also made a video about Alex Jones because he admitted that he is Bill Hicks. So I think Lil Peep, Alex Jones, and Hobson are the only 3 people who have admitted that.
The video of Hobson.
All right, let me try to skip to it. Okay, here. Let me try to find it.
I've been personally playing for about 8 years now. It started around around Illmind 5 when that came out.
He looked man younger to be.
The song was so big, and they told me I had to kind of sacrifice something. They said you're gonna have to pay it back because you just put this information out there, and this is gonna put people in the wrong mindset of what we're trying to do in society. So they told me that if I don't do these list of things, then they're going to hurt my family or hurt people that I really care about.
Okay, I see the resemblance now.
They told me to go to this office. It was on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles. And then when I went in, I asked them over the phone, what are they going to have me do? They said they couldn't tell me. And then when I went into the office, they sat me down and it was like an all white room, and they opened one of the doors and it had a Gucci suit.
He laughing. Oh, fucking goddamn commercials and shit, bro. Get out of here.
They can't. They cheat too. Better my motherfucking show.
I can't skip it.
Look on their platform. It's my show on their platform.
The Gucci bodysuit. And I said, "Oh no, please don't tell me that is what I think it is." They said, "Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is, pal." And I said, "No, please no, not the Gucci suit." They said it's the Gucci suit. This is the only way that you can repay for what you've done. And I said, not the Gucci suit, please. And they said,
you don't even got a lot. You got 145. You're not popping like that.
They said, we've ran some facial recognition programs on you, and you're gonna need to be this man, and you're gonna need to also contradict whatever you speak about, so you can create a balance in this scene of hip hop that you're in, because you're the only one who can really pull it off. And I said, oh man,
I believe.
This is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
This is crazy. But now I'm conflicted because I'm like, okay, he's saying, apparently this is a while back. I don't know. This Hobson thing. This was 2 years ago. So now he's saying, he don't fuck with that stuff. But it's obvious he did some deal. He's in rooms with them. He's speaking with them. So who the fuck knows? I don't know. I can't call it, bro. I just live here. I don't know shit.
He do look like Gucci though. I mean, if he had to put on a suit and you wearing the skin suit, he resemble him so much, man. I mean, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Cause Gucci ain't go to jail and drop that weight and just come home like that, man. And,
he did look man different.
When you got weight on you like that and you lose weight, you have flab. That man has not a piece of flab on his body, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't the same.
I did come out, but I don't.
We don't know.
We don't know. That shit don't disappear. What he do with it? And
he was in jail for 2 years. So, but
he could have got the skin removed. Surgery.
Nah, I ain't saying skin. I'm saying, you said they said skin from him losing that goddamn baby belly.
You got people that got money. His body.
But he can get that shit cut off.
Yeah, he look too perfect, man.
Gucci got money to get that cut off. Mr. M500, that nigga was fat. Mr. M500, he was fat as a van. He came out with a goddamn lipo.
In 2 years, man. 2 years.
We went from same music to Gucci Man is a clone to Gucci Man is a suit. Bro, we go anywhere with this show, bro. We gonna have a topic and we'll try to stick to it, but we end up anywhere on this show. Check us out. Yeah, it's a little bit long. Check us out. Hey, Rumble,
brother. It falls under it.
Figuring conspiracy shit. Yeah, figuring conspiracy shit out. Please like, share, subscribe. Go ahead, comment. Tell us you're crazy. Tell us you agree. Tell us your theory if you got something different than us. We're going to be here every Friday midnight. Well, this is Wednesday live, so it is what it is. This was a live.
All that. It's going to be live, brand new to the motherfuckers on Friday at midnight. What up, Del? Rumble Ski.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. Don't watch that shit. It's crazy. Don't let it get. It's gonna open portals in your brain.
Pray.
Open portals in your house.
Go pray for yourself.
If you watch, use discernment.
Love on yourself.
Facts. Unify and thrive. Stay positive.
Yeah, all that.
Turn fucking Doja Cat. Turn Beyonce off.
Hey, Frank, you like that shit too, don't you, Frank?
Wait, what?
Get your frequency.
Unify thrive. I know.
What I like.
That unified thrive.
Yeah, you need. Hey, look, you could. That's what you put on the shirt.
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah,
we need some merchandise. We gotta get our merchandise.
T-shirt line right there.
Yeah, it's coming.
Hey, matter of fact, here you go. I know a guy who's supposed to make some stickers for us. I'm gonna make sure you hear this. It's a guy that's supposed to make some stickers for us for all our sayings on it. Yeah, he ain't got them yet, so maybe he'll get them.
All right, we're gonna work on that. Merchandise store in the works. Thank you guys. We'll catch you next week. Like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. Thank you. Appreciate you.
2020 faces, man.